What's good, steppers? Welcome back to another video. And today in video we're going to talk about I'm going to give you guys an update on a video that I made this year that stated how to make an extra $50,000 a year. So I'm going to just put a picture right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put the link so you guys will be able to see it. But I'm going to give you guys an update and actually show you guys how much I made. And yeah, let's get the video started. So yeah, so I'm currently watching, well, I just watched the video and I didn't, yeah, it was a crazy video. But this is what the goal is supposed to be, right? The goal was supposed to be to make an extra $50,000 a year. I was supposed to bring in $25,000 from Notary and $25,000 from, and $25,000 from real estate wholesaling. And combined, it would be $50,000, right? Now, if you do an average of 250 loans, for the Notary, which is if you do 250 times 100, that's 25,000. 250 times 100, that's 25,000, right? And as far for Notary, as far for real estate wholesaling, if you do 25,000 with an average of $5,000 per deal, if you do 25,000 divided by 5, you only need about 5 deals. So that was the plans to bring in extra $50,000, right? Now we're just gonna start with wholesaling. Right, real estate wholesaling. What is real estate wholesaling? Real estate wholesaling is acquiring a property for undervalued property. Well, it could be overvalued, it could be whatever. Acquiring a property or land for, let's say, I'm giving an example for, let's say if I get the property for $10,000 under contract, right? So I tell the buyer that, hey, give me 30 days and I'll go ahead and fund that amount or whatever, right? So instead of buying it for $10,000, you go find somebody. Let's say if the property worth $20,000 or $30,000, right? You go find somebody, you sell it to them for $12,000, and you keep the difference, and you call that an assignment fee. That is a brief overall. That is my understanding of it. Okay, all right. I just want to tell you that's my understanding of it. My understanding of real estate wholesaling is find a property for lower than what it's supposed to be, right? Then you find a buyer that pay higher than what you got it for, and connect them, and you get the fee. There's an overview of it again. Don't judge me. I didn't go online and look it up. Matter of fact, let me go online and look it up for you right now. What is real estate wholesaling? Anyways, I can't really find the definition of it. I'm not spending too much time looking for a definition right now. But this is what a real estate wholesaling is. This is what a real estate wholesaler is according to Investopedia. Anyway, it says in real estate wholesaling, a wholesaler contracts a home with a seller, then find an interested party to buy it. And the wholesaler contract the homes with them, and he keep the difference. Boom, that's it. Okay, so that's what a wholesaler is. And I was supposed to do about 5 deals, average about $5,000 each deal. That will bring $25,000. Now, a notary loan signing agent is technically a witness for lenders who notarize documents when it comes to loans. Yeah, it's so weird. But when it comes to loans, matter of fact, let's look it up again so you guys don't confuse me, or I don't confuse myself, or I don't confuse you guys. What is a loan signing agent? Okay, so it says signing agents are notaries public who usually have experience and are training concerning the proper execution of loan documents and are hired by mortgage company, escrow company, title company, and signing services to identify loan documents and obtaining the necessary signature, and in some cases deliver those documents back to the party. So that's what we do. We collect signature, we notarize stuff for loan companies, title companies, escrow company, and mortgage company, and signing services, and that's it. Like I was saying, right? Those two were how I was planning on bringing an extra $50,000 by combining those two incomes. Now, we're gonna start with real estate wholesaling. Real estate wholesaling, I did not bring no money into it because I did not start it. I didn't start real estate wholesaling, okay? I've been going through a lot of stuff this year. As I stated in my previous video, there was a lot of stuff that I was going through in 2021 that I did not have time to start real estate wholesaling. But I did start Notary, loan signing agent, right? So I used this thing called Notary Gadget, right? Boom, this is what it looked like. So, oh, you already seen it. But anyways, I'm gonna blur it out so you guys don't see it. But I use this thing called Notary Gadget, right? So Notary Gadget, what it does, it helps you keep track of your expenses, of your income, or yeah, and your signings when it comes to notary. So in here, it'll have everything that I did for 2021. Now, as of 2021, ever since I made that video, I made a total of negative $546. Now, remember I had a goal of making $25,000 for me, right? And matter of fact, how did I even make a negative amount in that, in notary? How can you make negative money and stuff? But, so, I'm gonna just go ahead and screenshot this so you guys be able to see it. You guys be able to see this screen, right? So, and you guys can see right here, so this is the time frame, this is for 2021, so you guys be able to see that right here. So in 2021, I did a total of 3 signings, right? Now, I had my notary license since November of 2020. So for November 2020 until November 2021, which is a whole year, I only did 3 signings. Why? Because I didn't start taking my notary stuff serious until last month in November. Or October, the end of October, yeah. The end of October is when I actually started taking it serious. Is when I actually went and signed for services and etc. And from then, that's when I got 3 signings. Now, you guys want to know what did I spend money on and how did I get a negative number? So let's go ahead and look. So if I click on expenses up here, you're gonna see I was paying for mentorship for 5 months straight without even using it. So remember after I made the video, I said I'm gonna take it serious, so I went and signed up for mentorship, notary coach. They're good at what they do, but I feel like I need more one-on-one training as well, because every state is different. And he was just doing broad, what's it called, a broad notary coaching system, but I needed like one that is specifically made for my states, because there's some documents in my states that he don't even have or talk about. Like the Florida something, I don't remember what it's called, but yeah. So as you can see, I didn't cancel my mentorship until like October. At the end of October, when I started taking signings, I was like, I don't need him anymore. I already know what I need, etc. So yeah. So he's part of my expense, right? And then I didn't buy my printer until October, right? So October, that's when I buy my printer, and October that's when I buy my supplies, as far as for like my binder and stuff like that. So you guys can see it all in here. Now my signing, I don't think yet, it's not gonna show. So speaking of signings, right? So this right here, you guys see that it was unpaid. While I was recording this video, guess what came in the mail? As you guys can see, yes, I had my Airbnb guest yesterday. He just checked in today, so that's another income that I'll be getting. That will go from unpaid to paid. I'm just not gonna do it right now, but you guys will be able to see it for sure. Like I was saying, so $70. So once this go from unpaid to paid, I'll show you guys the difference. So that means that my income should go up. 3 signings, no. So that's all the math for 3 signings. So it's not gonna go up. It's the same thing. But so that's how much I made in 2021 with Notary. Now, my goal for 2022, I'm gonna just put it out here. I'm gonna have a whole different video coming up about goals, but for here, for the sake of this, because this was different. So my goal for 2022 is actually go ahead and actually make that happen, getting my $25,000 goal in 2022 by doing straight notary work, and I really want to put that to work. I'm not going to start that again until about March, April. That's when I actually start putting my notary service out there, advertising my notary. Now, some of the stuff that I learned is that notary, I didn't actually fully advertise myself like I'm supposed to actually bring in the amount of money that I want to bring. The only thing I did was like signing with services. Even with those services, I was literally only accepting work from one services. there's hundreds. I don't know if there's hundreds, but there's over 100 services that I was qualified for to actually do service with. But I was mainly accepting service from one company. So again, it's there. So literally in 3 signings I did $225, and that's about like how much that is per signing average. So 225 divided by 3. I get about $75 per signing. Now, on average, I want to get to $100 per signing, you know, and then eventually directly go to titles company, you know, and get paid $200 per signing, and it goes from there. But I do have a lot of videos about this on my YouTube. So if you guys will go back and watch those videos, I'll be greatly appreciated. If you want to learn something, if you have any questions, just comment down below and I'll be able to answer it. But that is the update for my notary goal and my real estate wholesaling goal. Now, as far for my real estate wholesaling goals, next year we're gonna go up. Next year, yes, it's the same goal, 25,000. But I know for a fact I'll do way more than that. But we're just gonna leave it at 25,000 because I want to accomplish the goal that I set for this year to 2021 and then to 2022. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hold me accountable even more. Please just by commenting, tell me by commenting, let me know that Jerry, you didn't do this. Jerry, go do that. Jerry, this, that. And then yeah, thank you guys for watching.